Greetings Star Wars Nation and welcome to World Reviews, and today we're going to be going over some of the news that happened in our Star Wars universe, so sit down, buckle up, and hit the hyperdrive because World Reviews starts now. Alright Star Wars Nation, my name is Ro, and the first thing I want to talk about is Dave Filoni. Now Dave Filoni is big on Twitter, so please follow him on Twitter. Sometimes he drops hints here and there about our Star Wars universe, and he gave a hint about Ahsoka meeting the Bendel. Yes, Ahsoka meets the Bendel, even though we don't see that in Rebels. And please watch Rebels. It's a really great show. They meet, they have this conversation about Ahsoka meeting someone and the Bendel telling her it's gonna bring a change. And for the Bendel, change means death. And so Ahsoka asked, am I gonna die? Meeting this person. And the Bendel says, I really don't know. But he kind of says his goodbyes to Ahsoka. And so if you don't know who the Bendel is, he stands between the light and the dark of the Force. He doesn't really take sides. And so that's how Ahsoka meets the Bendel. Then the following week, Dave Filoni gives us a hint about the relationship between Kanan and Hera and how they're kind of each other's strength, each other's joys, and how they understand each other. And I know that we see that in the book New Dawn, how the relationship started. We don't see very much in Rebel seasons, 1, 2, 3, we really don't see much of their relationship. But it was kind of hinted out in the Rebel Season 4 trailer, the relationship between Kanan and Hera. And so now this is kind of solidifying that they're more than just friends. They're kind of like soulmates in a way, and how they just need each other to be better for one another and better as individuals. So it was kind of nice of Dave Filoni giving that to the fans, that even though we didn't see it on the screen, on the TV show, it's kind of hinted out that Kanan and Hera are in a relationship. And finally, Dave Filoni answers the question that I always wonder, maybe some of you guys have wondered, did Ahsoka and Kanan meet at the Jedi Temple? And the answer is yes. They both met as young Padawans, as younglings. They probably had some training. They probably saw one another, but they didn't interact very much. They didn't really know each other until Kanan joined the rebellion. And that's when Ahsoka and Kanan started working on their Jedi skills, because Kanan kind of hid away from that. And you read that in the book New Dawn. He kind of ran away after the Jedi Purge. He didn't want anything to do with the Jedi or with his powers. And so now, as Ezra comes into the picture, and that's from Rebels, as Ezra comes into the picture, he needs to be that Jedi that Ezra needs, that master, that teacher that Ezra needs. And so they have a conversation about, Kanan's insecurities, but also Ahsoka believing in him. Alright guys, so that's it for our Dave Filoni Twitter news. And now we're going to jump into our Entertainer Weekly news that dropped last week regarding The Last Jedi. So by now you guys have heard or read a lot about what Entertainment Weekly did on The Last Jedi. And so here are World Reviews. I'm not going to give you very much spoilers in regard to what was in the magazine pages. But the only thing I want to show you guys is this picture of Kylo Ren. I really like his scar, how it was moved. Before, it was in the middle of his face, and people had an issue that Kylo Ren's scar was moved from the middle to the side of his face. But to me, it doesn't take away from the character of Kylo. He's still Kylo Ren. Adam Driver's still gonna portray him as the Kylo Ren that we know. He's still gonna be that awesome bad guy. He's still gonna move the story forward. The scar doesn't take away from who he is as a villain, and so I think they did a good job in the way he looks. But in regards to the spoilers, we're only gonna do here World Reviews. Any trailer reactions, we will do that, but we're not gonna jump into any theories or fan theories or any other craziness out there that might ruin The Last Jedi for you guys, because I know I did that with The Force Awakens and I really regret it when I went into the movie theater. But for The Last Jedi, we're just gonna do trailer reactions, and that's it, because we want you guys to enjoy the movie. So we're gonna take a little bit of advice from Mark Hamill. He says to stay away from spoilers, and so we're gonna stay from spoilers, as much as we can, and we're just gonna enjoy The Last Jedi in the movie theater like everyone else. And the next image I want to show you is an image of the Porgs. Entertainment Weekly dropped a close-up of the Porgs, and they're just the cutest little thing. They remind me of penguins with the face of maybe cat with something fuzzy and nice that came out of someone's imagination. And so there's just a craze right now among Star Wars fans. The Porgs are the best thing in the world that you can show us. But I also heard a crazy little theory rumor that the Porgs are the next Jar Jar Binks. Please, fans, stop. Stop with the Jar Jar Binks theory. Please, the Porgs have nothing to do with Jar Jar. And I hope that's not true. I really think the Porgs are there to bother Chewbacca, because you see the Porg next to Chewie. I don't think the Porgs are going to be anything like Jar Jar. They're not going to bring down, the rebellion. They're not going to give power to the Empire. I don't think the Porgs have that strong of a pull, and neither do we think Jar Jar is going to have that strong of a pull. But no, please stop. The Porgs are just cute little things that we all want to love on, that we just deserve as Star Wars fans. So that's it, guys. That's my weekly rundown of news that happened in the past few weeks regarding our Star Wars universe. So that's it for today. Do you guys really think that the Porgs are the next Jar Jar Binks? Comment below, let us know. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And like always, can't wait to guys have you back here at Roll Reviews.